welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Harsha and I create art videos on this channel. So in today's video I am showing you how to create these cute little polymer clay birds. And before we get into the details of this video, I want you to like this video and subscribe to my channel so that I can keep creating such videos more often. And also guys, I'm going to be putting up all this stuff on my Etsy shop, and there is already some stuff there. So if you haven't already checked it out, please go and check it out and let me know how you find it. Also, this video is going to have 3 parts. The first part is going to be the unboxing of the new polymer clay set that I ordered, and the next part is going to be about the creation. So in the first part of the creation, I am creating this beautiful peacock, and in the next part I'm going to be creating this parrot. So hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's straight get into the video and not waste more time. So guys, I am ready with both the packets that I ordered from Flipkart, and I'm just going to open them right in front of you. So this is the first packet of clay that I'm opening, and it's nicely bubble wrapped like you can see. So after opening the bubble wrap, you'll find these 2 packets of clays, each packet containing 12 different shades, so total number of 24 shades. And the total price of these 2 packets is 199 rupees. It comes with the name PP written on it, but it is sold under the name of BVM Group Clay. So I'm going to link them down in the description below in case you want to buy it. Also, I bought the tools for 199 rupees. So these are also available in 199 rupees. So totally it cost me around 400 rupees to get them, which I think is a really good price. And this box of clay, it comes with its own tools. So there are 3 tools in each packet. Also, this tool packet has a total number of 8 tools, and all the tools are double-sided. So they are really helpful, and if you want me to do a separate video on how to use all these tools, I could do them. Just let me know in the comment section below. So these are all the materials that we'll be using today, and we'll quickly be getting into the making. So firstly, you have to condition the clays. Basically these clays are really very soft, and I'm just going to show you how gooey and sticky they are. So as you can see them here, you need to really knead them and condition them really well. So what you have to do is take the clay in your hands and massage it for a while and keep kneading them so that a little moisture is lost and they become slightly stiffened. So that's when you can use the clay really nicely to make whatever shapes you like. So I'm doing this to all the clays that I have, and I'll be using around 5 colors. So I'm using green, yellow, bright blue, this brown color, and I'll be using lastly the orange color. So here also you can see that it takes a while to get all the small bits and pieces of the clay together because it's really soft and sticking to the packet. So now that we are almost done with conditioning and massaging the clay, we can start making shapes and sculpting it. So this is the last piece that I'm going to condition, and then we start doing the shaping of the clay. So that's it. So now I'm taking this orange one and using this knife tool to cut out a piece. So here I've cut out a small section, and I'm going to use this. I'm going to roll it and make it look like a small log. So once I'm done with this, I'm just going to take some brown clay, going to roll it in my palms, make this longitudinal thing, and then I'm just going to use my rolling pin and flatten the clay just like I'm doing it here. So after flattening it, I'm going to cut out the end and kind of give it this rectangular look. And now I'm just going to roll this layer on top of the log that we made earlier. So this is basically the bark of the wood that I'm trying to create over here. And you don't really need to be very precise, since the bark of the wood is generally very textured and rough. So once you made it, I'm just going to roll it a little more, and I start giving the details. So I have this pointed tool and I decided to make the wood details with this, but this tool is much better for creating slanter lines. And also I'm doing this on a top. So now that this looks like a very textured wood, I'm going to soften the texture slightly by rolling it again and pressing it. So that's it. So this log piece is ready and I'm just going to keep it on a side. Now I'm starting with making the peacock or the bird, and I've taken the blue clay. I'm making the roll, and for the neck I'm just going on rolling it with my fingers at the neck portion and narrowing that part. And now you can see that it's gotten narrow. I'm trying to shape the head and make the head a little pointed in the front and slightly elongating the neck with a slight stretchy movement, and that is how the bird looks. It's kind of almost ready, and I'm just going to do a little more of it on the lower part, on the body of the bird, and that's it. So now I'm going to place this bird on that bark, and you can see how it looks. So that's it. I'm taking this green color and I'm going to start making the feathers with this. So I'm going to make such balls out of the green clay. So 2 balls are going to be bigger and the subsequent ones are going to be slightly smaller. So once you've made around 6 of them, try to narrow down the end and make these kind of teardrop shapes. So I'm doing this for all the balls that I've created. So I'm almost done, and this is the last one. So I'm taking a cap. You can take a white bottle cap, and all you have to do is press it like this. So once you press it, you'll get a teardrop shape. Keep doing it to all of these, and once you've done it to all the drops, join them together. That's how you'll make this beautiful fan shaped feather of the peacock. So as you can see that the fan shape is coming and it looks really nice. So once you've made this, use the same bottle cap and flatten it together to make it more uniform. Now I'm taking this blue clay and making small balls and flattening them to make the details on the feathers. So I'm going to make such 6 balls and put them on all the feathers. Depending on the size, I'm going to take the amount of the clay. So for the feathers on the sides, I'm going to take a smaller amount so that the ball size is also small. And once you've done this with the blue clay, you just have to repeat the same process with the yellow clay, and this time make the balls much smaller than the blue ones, so that when you flatten them, the discs are much smaller than the blue ones. So that's how I'm going to put the yellow parts, and make sure a little bit of blue is always visible below the yellow one. And now I'm taking this tool and I'm just going to give the details. So I'm going to use this slanting tool to make the details on the feathers, and I'll do it for each feather. So once I've done it on the bark, I'm going to do it on the top as well. So I'm doing it on the top now, and I'll do it till the end. So now you see how the whole tail feather of the bird looks, and I think it looks really pretty. I'm just using this knife tool, and you have to be really careful when lifting this because the clay is really soft, and that's how I'm going to place it on the back end of the peacock. So here I'm taking these small balls and flattening them. So they are kind of ovoid shaped, flattened and ovoid, and then just making these 3 small spokes that I'm going to add at the end of these ovoid. So these kind of longitudinal feathers, and going to lift it and add it on the lower end of this, and this is the side feather of the bird. So this is how I placed it, and I'm going to do it for the other side as well. So I'm just using these toothpicks to balance the back side of the feather that's falling off. So you could use any kind of support. I'm using a nail paint bottle as well, so for some time you need to use some support so that this bird doesn't fall. And here with this yellow color, I am just creating a small beak. So, and that's it. We use 2 small conical pieces of clay to make this beak, and once you're done, I'm just using this orange one to make the hood of the peacock. You could use the blue one, but I just decided to add some color. I'm using the same orange clay to create the eyes, and then I'm just using this tool to make shapes on the side feathers. So this tool is really important, and you could make fins on the fish. And that's it guys, so my peacock is complete, and let's make a parrot now. So my yellow clay is almost drying and it's kind of hardened, and I'm really being very quick with it. So I've taken the whole of my yellow clay that's remaining, and this is the shape that I created. Again, I'm taking this green clay and flattening it and making that same kind of an oval shape for the feather on the side, actually the wing of the bird. And for the log, I'm going to repeat the process that I did in the first part of the video. So I've taken the orange and brown clay and I'm using it to create the log that I created. So just repeating the process. So this time I'm being really quick so that my clay does not dry out. And it's a really rough one, but I hope you get the idea. So it's almost ready, and this is the second side of the wing that I created, and I'm placing it on the second side. And now that my bird is ready, I'm just going to place this bird on top of the log, just like I placed the peacock one, and this bird is going to fall off. So we'll fix that later, but for the tail we are creating these teardrops, similar kind of teardrops, but these are much thinner than the ones that I created for the peacock, and I'm putting that in the tail end. Again, I'm using this toothpick to support the tail, and I'm using this beautiful tool to create this lovely texture on the side wings. So I'm going to do this on the other side as well. And once I've done that, I'm using this pointy tool to make some texture on the back of the bird. So this is totally optional, but I just really love creating these textures, and I'm using this knife tool to make some textures on the tail. And here my bird is almost ready. I'm using the orange one to make the beak. So I'll make the parrot beak look like a parrot beak, so it's going to be kind of thick and pointy and triangular. So I'm taking some more clay and making the lower part of the beak, and this part is going to be smaller. So that's it, my beak is ready, and I'm putting it on the bird. So using some toothpick to just give some more support to the log because the bird is falling, and I'm using the same orange color for creating the eyes. I'm using it on both the sides, and that's it guys, both my birds are ready. And once the clay is semi-dry, you can always remove the toothpicks. So that's it guys, that's how they look finally. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. So that's it guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and let me know in the comment section below how you find this video. I love reading your comments and interacting with you. So see you in my next video. Until then, take care, stay safe, and bye bye.